Well folks, I'm making a dive at some hunting history that took place in my family many years ago. The passion for squirrel hunting lasted many generations in my family. I'm also going to tell you how an uncle of mine once killed 5 squirrels without firing a shot. Within my granddaddy and his brothers, hunting in the outdoors was on and on. I'm Gary Carlin, Mosses Creek Outdoors, and thanks for watching. You know, squirrel hunting was a big thing when my granddaddy was growing up, from the early 40s up through maybe the mid 50s. And right there, that's just what they wanted to see. That meant meat on the table. Back then, you either hunt or go hungry. It's just the way it was. You didn't hunt because you wanted to. You hunted because you had to. Times was hard back then, but the outdoors offered plenty of opportunities as far as hunting wild game. You know, nowadays, I can't hardly be out in the woods myself and look around and think without thinking about some of these old-time hunters and how things used to be. You know, a lot of times I'll be out in the woods myself and get to thinking, where did a lot of these old timers hunt? Which ridges did they hunt on? Alright, here right quick, we're going to have a look at the Sears Catalog from back around 1952, a little before, a little after, about the time they had it kicked off good with J.C. Higgins. Alright, here's a 12 gauge 6-shot repeating shotgun, new, improved, J.C. Higgins Model 20 for $66.95. Your choice. There's the standard Model 20 for $58.95. Jumping back to the new and improved Model 20 for $66.95, it was $13.50 down. Jumping to 22 rifles, that was the big thing. J.C. Higgins Model 30, 22 automatic with gun case and cleaning kit. Special Christmas gift offer, $42.50 or $8.50 down. Look, J.C. Higgins Model 28, 22 automatic, reduced for Christmas, $23.95. or $5 down. And another J.C. Higgins 22 repeater with tubular magazine. Buy with 4-power scope, save money, shoot better. $24.10, $5 down. J.C. Higgins 8-shot clip 22 repeater, available with 4x scope at a money savings price, $20.35, $4.50 down. Oh, there's the one that got everybody going. J.C. Higgins single shot .22 rifle, man size, light enough for your boy's first gun, 1330. Them 22 shorts, and there you go. Alright, to kick the story off pretty good here, this is my triple great grandparents at the top of the photo, Felix Johnson Taylor and his wife Sarah, and that's her mother in front. And as you can see, a good bit of Cherokee Indian. A lot of good times I've heard about back in the days when they was around. But Felix, he done just about everything. He was like a doctor and justice of the peace. And I remember my granddaddy talking about watching his grandmother there comb her hair. Her hair was so long, she would pile it up in her lap and comb it. And then she'd manage to put it up into just one little small bun on the back of her head. And it always just amazed him. Alright, now here I'm jumping to my grandfather's grandparents on the Carlin side. This is his grandpa Jim Philip Carlin and his grandmother Annie Bell. Now this here is Alan Theodore Carlin, my great-grandpa. This is Jim and Annie Bell's son. Theodore was one of several siblings there and was my granddaddy's daddy. Now we're ready to go squirrel hunting. Well, as the story was from my granddaddy's youngest brother Donald, their daddy here set out to leave the old house one day, and his plans was to head off down through this little branch bottom looking for squirrels. In that day and time, he only had 6 shotgun shells, and no telling how long it'd be before he got a hold any more. Back then, people shot to hit stuff. They didn't sit around and just waste ammunition all the time. Well, he was gone from the house not too long. He had 6 shells, he come back with 6 squirrels. Well, and I guess there was lunch, and everybody was happy. One of my granddaddy's older brothers, William, was out walking through the woods one day. He seen a number of squirrels but couldn't get no shot at them. Come to find out, all the squirrels had seen him coming and was running for cover and trying to hide from him. They was all hiding by going into a hole in a tree. So what my uncle done, he got up to the hole and stuffed the hole full of grass and dirt and mud, whatever he might could find, and he trapped those squirrels inside that hollow tree. In the meantime, he walked back to the house and got a chopping axe, and he come back, he chopped that tree down. And what did he find after the fact? Well, once he got the tree on the ground, he chopped it open, and all 5 squirrels was dead. He figured that he suffocated them by stopping up the hole. And that's how he killed 5 squirrels without firing a shot. Alright, I'm going to tell one more story here about a hunt that my great-grandpa Theodore had. He was walking down an old roadbed through the woods one time and got on down a little piece. He happened to look over and noticed that this squirrel was sitting on the side of a tree, and he had seen him. So the squirrel thought, what am I going to do? He took off running a hole, and about the time he did, Theodore was going to shoot him. And as fast as the squirrel went in the hole, he jumped out. Why did he jump out? He simply jumped out because the hole he went into was plumb full of honeybees. Well, there was another squirrel without firing a shot. The honeybees had stung that squirrel so many times that it killed him. I enjoy telling these old stories as much as a lot of folks enjoys listening. One of the best parts is their true stories. And this is the kind of stuff that I grew up all my life listening to. So get out and enjoy the outdoors and make a memory. And one day, a family member of yours may tell a story. So until next time, within whatever amazing adventure it might be, I'm Carlin, Mosses Creek Outdoors, and I'll see you next time.